What's up, y'all? So in this video today, I wanted to talk about something kind of serious. You know, I teach kids. I work at certain grade schools, middle schools, teaching martial arts to kids. So I work with a lot of kids. I have my kids program, and I wanted to talk about the issue of bullying. Now, school's getting back to speed, right? We're finally getting back to school. A lot of tension. You know, one thing too, that's something to remember. Us adults, we hand that tension down to our niños, right? And then they got to take it to school and try to survive, right? But so bullying. Let me tell you what I tell someone who tells me that they're being bullied. Okay, a kid. I say, well, try to go the other way, right? Try to avoid them. If something happens, tell a teacher, okay? Let your parents know so they can talk to the school, okay? You know, make sure if you have to go somewhere that you can have a friend with you, something like this, right? Now that's what I tell kids. Let me tell you what I want to tell kids, okay? You're going to have to stand up to them. But I don't want to fight. Sorry. That's just how it is, right? You're going to have to step to this fool and say, listen here, motherfucker, I don't have to take no shit from you, okay? Leave me and my friends alone. Or we can meet behind the school and we can do this. Yeah, obviously I can't say that to the kids, but I want to. That's what was said to me growing up in Madera, California, living in gang violence riddled city. And guess what? When I finally stood up, I wasn't a mark anymore, okay? So you got to think about these kids and the world they live in. Look, man, when they leave our house and they go to school, they're in their own autonomous zone. They're using cuss words. They're telling dirty jokes. Jesus Christ, kids are smoking back on lunchtime. Like, these kids they're pretty much a younger version of you, but with no prefrontal cortex yet, right? So if you think that telling a niño to tell a teacher or, you know, get the school involved is always going to make everything better. Now, granted, hopefully it does, and that's definitely the way to go. But if it doesn't, guess what? I have this kid that just made everything worse for him, right? Now he's a snitch, and the whole school's calling him a snitch. He tried to do the right thing, and now it made him worse for him. So I'm sorry. This might not be the most ethical thing as far as parents and their kids, but there comes to a point where if you don't want to be bullied anymore, you got to step up and you got to stand up to the bully, right? That doesn't mean you have to fight, but you have to stand there and look at him. You got to tell him, leave me alone, man. I don't want to take any shit from you, right? And that's almost always quite possibly going to be your best scenario. Forget the teachers. They're not going to help you, right? They can't always help you. But if you can step up to this bully, you can look them straight in the eye and stand up to them, chances are they're not going to pick on you anymore, right? And yes, sometimes they might have to fight, right? Sorry, right? I didn't make the rules of this culture that we've created for these niños, right? I didn't make the rules for parents that are abusing their kids, that then they take that to school and abuse other kids, right? It's the cycle, man. It's a cycle, man, and it's got to start from the adults teaching their niños correctly, right? And then it goes to the niños being able to act that out responsibly and ethically at school, right? And that's why I think if your kid's getting bullied, as fast as you can, get them to a good martial arts school, okay? That doesn't mean they're just going to step up and punch anybody or fight, but they're going to start building confidence. They're going to start getting stronger. They're going to be in tough situations that they have to step up to. So if someone wants to bully one of my students, right? they've already been run through the gamut enough to know that, hey, I don't have to take this from you. I can stick up for myself, and if I have to, I will protect myself, right? That's my opinion about that. I wish all you niños good luck at school. I know we're going through some trying times, and adults and, you know, the country isn't making anything any easier for these kids. If not, it's just getting harder and harder. So yeah, kids, you're gonna have to step up. You're gonna have to try your best. You can't back down, okay, from anything that's hard, right? You gotta step up to it, and you gotta face it head on. Whether it's your homework, or a bully, or anything else,